So the author states, Rahimallahu ta'ala, وَالتَّيَمُّمُ ضَرْبَتَانِ. First thing, that tayammum is two strikes, meaning the person strikes the two hands on the material from which he will perform tayammum with. And he states, يَمْسَحُ, he wipes, meaning the person who carries out the tayammum wipes, بِإِحْدَاهِمَا وَجْهَهُ, بِإِحْدَاهُمَا وَجْهَهُ, that he strikes, and then after rubbing the material, he wipes the entire face. بِإِحْدَاهُمَا وَجْهَهُ, his entire face, he wipes the entire face. وَبِالْأُخْرَى يَدَيْهِ إِلَى الْمِرْفَقَيْنِ, so he wipes again, and then he wipes the arms, including the elbows. So that both arms are covered, including the elbows. So the person has wiped his face, and he has wiped the arms, the forearms, including the elbow, with two strikes. This is, of course, firstly from Al-Quran Al-Kareem, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَامْسَحُوا بِوُجُوهِكُمْ وَأَيْدِيكُمْ مِنْهُ, that wipe your faces, meaning with the earth that you use, and likewise وَأَيْدِيكُمْ مِنْهُ, and your arms from it, meaning from the earth that we use. And this is in Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse number 6 in Al-Quran Al-Kareem. But likewise, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Sayyidina Ammar bin Yasir radiallahu anh, when he rolled himself in the sand, he said, يَكْفِيكَ مِنْهُ ضَرْبَتَانِ, it was sufficient for you to wipe twice, meaning just wipe the entire face and wipe the arms. So this hadith of Sayyidina Ammar bin Yasir radiallahu ta'ala anhum is narrated in the Sahih of Imam al-Bukhari. So the author states, وَالتَّيَمُّمُ مِنَ الْجَنَابِ فِي الْجَنَابَةِ وَالْحَدَثِ سَوَاءٌ, that it is permitted, meaning tayammum, dry ablution, is sufficient in fil janaba, in major ritual impurity, wal hadathi, minor ritual impurity, sawa'un, it is equal. This is because a man came to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said, فَإِنَّا نَكُونُ بِرَمْلِ الْأَشْهُرَ, that we stay in the sun for months, and وَفِينَا الْجُنُبُ وَالْحَائِضُ وَالنُّفَسَاء, that amongst us are those people who are in a major ritual impurity, state of major ritual impurity, the women who are in the haid menses, those women who are in the post-birth bleeding, the lakya bleeding. And he said, وَلَا نَجِدُ الْمَاءَ, the man said, we do not find water, we will be in the desert for months. So he said, فَكَيْفَ نَصْنَعُ, what shall we do, O Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, عَلَيْكُمْ بِالصَّعِيدِ, that you must use, in such a case, sand, sa'id or soil. This is the hadith of Sayyidina Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, narrated by Imam al-Bayhaqi and Imam al-Tabarani rahimahullah ta'ala in al-Mu'jam al-Awsat. So because of this, when there is an absence of water and people are in the desert areas or they do not find water, they perform tayammum. So the author states, وَيَجُوزُ التَّيَمُّمُ عِنْدَ أَبِي حَنِيفَةَ وَمُحَمَّدٍ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمَا بِكُلِّ مَا كَانَ مِنْ جِنْسِ الْأَرْضِ, that tayammum is dry ablution is permitted according to Al-Imam Abu Hanifa and Al-Imam Muhammad rahimahumullah ta'ala, who are referred to as, if you refer to Al-Imam Abu Hanifa and Al-Imam Muhammad, you refer to them together as tarafain. They state مَا كَانَ مِنْ جِنْسِ الْأَرْضِ, whatever is from the genus of the earth. Now what does this mean? It means those things that do not burn and turn into ashes, or those things that become malleable with fire. You exclude those. Anything which you throw, the rule is anything you place in fire, if that thing just becomes hot but nothing else happens, it doesn't melt, it doesn't become malleable, and it does not turn into ash or dust, that would be permitted. He gives a few examples, turabi, like sand, soil, turab, ramli, sand, wal hajari, and likewise raml and al-hajar is stones, wal gypsum, likewise he states wal nurati, which is limestone, wal kuhli is antimony, which antimony rock, what we refer to as surma, but it's taken from an actual rock and pounded into a powder and made into a powder, and people apply kuhl on the eyes. And wazarnikh, arsenic, which is various types. This arsenic, you say it as zirnikh, he states, the commentator, that you can get it in a white form, in red form, and also in yellow form. This is known as an arsenic, a type of rock. So all of these are permitted. This is of course from Al-Quran Al-Kareem, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَتَيَمَّمُوا صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا, in Surah An-Nisa verse 43, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَتَيَمَّمُوا, make tayammum, meaning the dry ablution, صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا. Sa'id is the earth, whatever comes out of the earth, but what is meant by that is those materials that if they are placed in fire, they do not burn into ashes and they do not become malleable. Sa'idan tayyiba, pure earth, whatever is pure. This word sa'idan is from su'ud, because whatever is on the face of the earth has risen from the bottom to the top. وقال أبو يوسف رضي الله تعالى عنه لا يجوز إلا بالتراب والرمل خاصة. So Imam Abu Yusuf rahimahullah ta'ala, he states that the tayammum, dry ablution, is not permitted except biturabi wa ramli, soil and sand. Only with these two, khasatan, very specifically, meaning he limits the meaning of فَتَيَمَّمُ صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا, and perform tayammum صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا with the pure earth. He limits this to soil and sand, while Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah ta'ala extends it to other materials with the rule that if you place those materials in fire, the materials will not burn into ashes and will not become malleable. That is the ruling guideline. Of course, the fatwa is given in accordance with the statement of Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah ta'ala. Generally, the fatwa is always given on the statement of Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah ta'ala. If it is given on the statement of the Sahibain, it is given for some 6 reasons which are covered extensively in other works.